One of the most powerful and closely watched jobs in the world is that of President of the United States, or POTUS. It's not just Americans who follow the US presidency. Much of the world is very familiar with each and every president that's elected to office. Less well known are some of the facets of the presidency, such as the requirements and the history of the position. Most jobs these days require special qualifications, but the list of requirements to be president is actually not that long. It might even surprise you. Check out our list of 10 unbelievable facts about being the president. Number 7 and number 9 are sure to surprise you. Number 1. There's not many qualifications to be president. Turns out that the president doesn't really have to be all that special. The 3 requirements for presidential candidates are: you must be 35 years of age, you must be a natural-born citizen or parented by 2 naturally born parents if you were born outside the US, and you must have lived in the US for 14 years, but it's not required that they be consecutive years. Getting a job almost anywhere has a longer list of requirements than that. Number 2. Past presidents have been relatively young. While we naturally associate leadership with older and wiser people, the US has historically had a number of relatively young presidents. Theodore Roosevelt was 42 years old back when he took office. John F. Kennedy was 43 and Bill Clinton was 46. More recently, Barack Obama was only 47 years old when he became president. Number 3. A college education is not needed. Many good jobs these days require a college degree, but shockingly, a college or university degree is not necessary to have one of the most important jobs in the world. Many famous presidents in the past have had no college degree to their name, such as Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Jackson, and George Washington. Although Abraham Lincoln was a lawyer, which also didn't require a college degree at the time. Number 4. Becoming president doesn't always mean winning the election. Naturally, we would assume that becoming the president hinges on winning the electoral race, but historically there's been numerous candidates that have taken the presidency without winning the election. Gerald Ford became president when Nixon resigned, and Andrew Johnson was the vice president when he took office after the president died. A fun fact: Gerald Ford was the only US president to never be elected to any type of office. Number 5. There's a backup to the president's backup, but not a backup for the VP. If the president and vice president are both unable to serve, then the Speaker of the House takes over. It's comforting to know there will always be somebody to fill the seat. Harry S. Truman served as president after taking over for Roosevelt, but during the rest of his term, he had no vice president, making him truly the loneliest president in modern times. Number 6. Being the president is a dangerous occupation. If you're thinking about running for the US presidency, consider the fact that 4 presidents have been assassinated while serving. The list includes Abraham Lincoln, James Garfield, William McKinley, and John Kennedy. It's incredible to think that one of the most important people of the world could have been unprotected and at risk of assassination. That means nearly 10% of our US presidents have been killed while on the job. Number 7. Presidents don't make millions. From Abraham Lincoln making $25,000 a year to Barack Obama making $400,000 a year in salary, being the president won't make you the richest person in the world, just one of the most powerful. On top of the $400,000 annual salary that presidents currently make, they're also allowed $50,000 for expenses, $100,000 for travel, and $19,000 for entertainment. Overall, presidents make a very good salary but are nowhere near the wealthiest of the world, as many would think. Number 8. The job comes with its perks. Besides making a good salary, the presidency comes with its perks. One of the biggest is flying on Air Force One, a full-service White House in the sky, as many call it. It has one of the longest potential flight times of all airplanes, and it can refuel in the air. Obama mentioned that another perk of the job is the view from the Truman balcony in the White House. Presidents are also served the food of their choice by a world-class kitchen staff. For example, George H.W. Bush was known for his junk food diet that included pork rinds, popcorn, beef jerky, hot dogs, Butterfinger, and ice cream. Number 9. It comes with a world-class pension. While many jobs no longer offer pension plans for their workers, the president still gets a fantastic one. After serving a term of 4 or 8 years, presidents receive $199,000 in perpetuity. That makes it one amazing pension plan for under 10 years of service. And it's sure to make many American employers plenty jealous. Their spouses can even receive $20,000 in lifetime payments under certain conditions. Number 10. Security for life. As mentioned, being the president can be a dangerous job. After all, with 4 assassinations and just 44 presidencies, keeping the president safe is no laughing matter. That protection continues after a president's term ends and continues for the rest of their life. The same protections are given to their spouse and children up to age 16. There's no doubt that being the president is a difficult job, and there's a reason that only an incredibly small percentile of Americans actually becomes the president. It's the highest amount of responsibility anyone can take on, and there's no doubt it comes with a lot of stressful times. Overall though, the perks aren't bad.